Are you fed up with coping with cable spaghetti? I know I am. Sync leads can be a pain in the neck, can't they? When I finish my shoot, I wrap them up, store them away, and then when I come to get one out, somehow it's managed to tie itself up with all the others in my bag. Sync leads also spend their lives being wrapped up, trailing on the floor and getting trodden on, or lying in wait ready to trip you up. Consequently, they sometimes break inside and have to be replaced. Of course, the other problem is that if you're using some old lights, they can be downright dangerous. Sync leads carry a voltage, and modern cameras have all sorts of circuits and processors in them. All the Elinchrom heads have a trigger voltage of just 5 volts. Sadly, this isn't true of some other makes on the market. Camera manufacturers tell us that we shouldn't have more than 6 volts in the sync lead, so why not get rid of it and use one of these little beauties, an infrared trigger. Basically, they're a low-powered flash gun with an infrared filter over the front. They just slide into the hot shoe of your camera like this. They run on 2 AA batteries, so they only have 3 volts in them. When I fire the shutter or press the test button, the pulse of infrared light is picked up by the slave cell on the flash head. The ones supplied by Elinchrom are branded Prolinca, and they're made for us in Japan. They have a high output, which means they don't have to be within line of sight to work. This is great because often I'm in front of the flash head when I'm shooting. But beware, there are some very cheap copies of these which are often sold on the internet, and they have a much lower power output. In my experience, they don't often work unless they're pointed at the slave cell. Even the Prolinca ones need a few reflective surfaces for the pulse of light to bounce off. So if you're working in a huge space with dark walls, you may have a problem with infrared. Likewise, if you're using them outside in bright sun, they may get swamped by ambient light. In both cases, a radio trigger system like the Skyport would be the best option, and the latest Elinchrom flash heads have Skyport transceivers built in. I'm Chris Burfoot. Thanks for watching.